Cool stream.
All right, are we ready to go, guys? Are we ready to go? I think we're ready to go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Booyah. What's up, people? How y'all doing? What is going on? We looking good? Hope so. My name is Tim Black. Welcome to the Tim Black Show. Glad you could make it. People on Facebook, people on YouTube. Good to have you, good to have you, good to have you. Hope we're loud and clear on all cylinders. We good, guys? YouTube, you good? Let's check YouTube real quick. YouTube, what is happening, YouTube? What's happening, YouTube? What's happening, YouTube? Got any love on YouTube? Mr. Buckets, yo! Eric Cervantes, DJ Leader. What's up, DJ? What's up, Eric? Tony D in the house getting it in early. Good to have you. Tim Black's Wolfpack in the house. What's up? Mama Alaska, what's up, sis? Kira's in the house. Medford's in the house. Over 50 and Fantabulous in the house. Madeira's in the house. Wolfpack in the house. Good to have you. Good to have you. Mike Marks. Jerome, what's up? Ill State. Illinois State Fishing. I like that. I like that. I need to take time out to do some more fishing. I love that. Kim, what's up, Kim? How you doing? F Imperialism, give it up for that. Shogun's looking good. What's up, Shogun? Welcome. Can I get a like? Can I get a like from everybody? What's up, Karen? Let me get our likes up a little bit. Let's do it, Mike. What's up, man? Skylistic, what's going on? Redolent thought. Okay, we'll take it. Rodrigo Garcia, what's up, man? Ashley Rain, DJ, Sheldon, what up? My people in the house. We're going to come back to YouTube. Let's go to Facebook. Facebook, what's going on? How y'all doing over there on Facebook land? Adam, what's up? Paula, what's up? Welcome. Gladys, Erman, Evan, Susan. Yes, looking good, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us on Facebook. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Nicholas, what's up, Nicholas and Christine? Give it up for my people. Nicholas, tell Christine we made a video. I made a video of her conversation with us. I'm going to call in. Let her know it's up on the YouTube channel. And to check it out if she gets a chance. No edits. Thank you for sharing it, Dale and Rashim and Leonard and Joy and Dolores and Adam and Allison and Nicholas. Thank you so much, guys, for holding us down. I appreciate you. We got a lot to get to. I tried to be here at 11 so bad. I really did, guys. But in this line of business, it's like tough, okay? Because I feel like I got to cover everything. If I'm going to cover one thing, I feel like, I feel compelled to cover the other thing. If I cover the other thing, I feel like I got to cover the other thing. Before I know it, I got like 6 things. So one of the things we're going to do is we're going to go back to a day show as well. And I know, guys, I know. Look, I know I said I need to work less, exercise more, and enjoy my life more, and be less stressed, and meditate. Guys, I got to start meditating. But damn it, I got so much to do. I got to do all those things. And what it's going to take is time management, right? Time management is important. So that's what I'm going to have to do. And I'm going to have to take breaks. And the break is going to consist of going out for a walk for half an hour to an hour. Things I got to do. And what I'm telling you all this, not just because we family, because we are family. You my people. We open and honest with one another. I want to help somebody out there who needs to hear it. You got to take time out for yourself, because none of this works if you're not here. So I'm making a commitment to do what I have to do. And if you're in a similar situation, join me in taking care of yourself as well. Let's do it together, Johnson. We ain't like any other channel on YouTube. We're not like any other digital platform. We are unique. We are the Wolf Pack. We're all Johnsons. So let's give it up for that, and let's care about each other. So, but I am going to go to a daytime show. We used to have a daytime show. I used to do 2 shows a day. How many people been around long enough to know when I did 2 shows a day? Yeah. Some people won't even do 1 show a day. They do okay. But it ain't about them, it's about us. And I got too much to cover. It's too much happening. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. 6 things. Let's get to it. Let's get to it, Johnson. I want to start off with gangbusters tonight because this needs to be covered. And we're just going to step right into it. AOC made a comment about Joe Biden. Now, we all know I took heat because I was like, yo, maybe we don't throw AOC to the wolves so quickly. Maybe we take our time. Maybe we look at her and say, you know what, young lady, new to Congress, trying to work things out. Then they hit her with fame, notoriety. Then there was attack after attack after attack. Then Nancy Pelosi, most powerful Democrat, came after her directly. And then we came after her because she wasn't fighting Nancy like she said she would, to our opinion. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, maybe we should just give her a minute. Let's not. What I felt like it was becoming like a thing, a punching bag thing, where certain people, it seemed like a lot of people were piling onto AOC, not so much just because of AOC, but I felt there was viewership in it for them. Yeah, like a lot of people don't realize how media works. Like a lot of people do things because there's viewership in it. There's hits and clicks in it. These people we don't even never seen before. We never paid them any attention in independent media. We're making a name for themselves, going after AOC. Never pay attention to these guys. You never heard of them, I never heard of them. You didn't start hearing about them until they were bashing AOC. They weren't bashing other shit. So I said, hey, whoa. Let's see what she does. I lost some people by doing that because people are frustrated, pissed off, mad, angry. What read me? Mad. What changed now? Don't want to hear. Tim, slow down. Tim, no. They want me to punch her in the mouth. Okay. Some people got mad. They left. Some people threatened my platform. Some people threatened my future. Some people wish me dead. Some people wish me gone. Some people tried to get rid of me. People start calling my show, making anti-marks about certain groups of people that you don't do to try to get my channel shut down. All types of shit happened to me. And even after all of that, I could still say, damn it, AOC, what the hell are you doing? Look, what the fuck is going on, Johnson? What the hell is going on? Because I'm a real person. I look at shit for what it is. I don't do what other people do just because everybody else is doing it. I do what I do because I feel like that's the right thing for me to do. And so it's right for me to cover this story tonight because no. See, I came out before. This is not the first time. I came out before when it was like, what is you doing? AOC, I was angry. I took it personal. Like, look, I put my reputation on the line defending you. I stood up for you. I said, hold on, guys. I did that. I took the heat. Who else was doing that? Well, a couple people were doing it, but you know. Not from my section that calls shit out on a daily basis. Not from, I was like one of the only people that are like me, built like this, built like what we do here, Whooppack. You know what I'm talking about. So I was angry. But this right here, guys, this is worse than before. Because she let Joe Biden off the hook. You don't let the president off the hook, Johnson. No. Fuck no. I want to jump over this desk on this one. You do not let the president of the United States think he good. No. Hell no. No. Here's a clip. Here's a clip.
Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez says the progressives have found what she calls a good partner in the White House.
One thing that I will say is that I do think that the Biden administration and President Biden has definitely exceeded expectations that progressives had. I'll be frank, I think a lot of us expected a much more conservative administration.
Actually, I'm not sure. This isn't damning with faint praise. That's actually a really interesting statement coming from one of the leaders.
Okay, first things first. Who the hell is she speaking for? She said progressives. Hold on. She said progressives feel like Joe Biden has exceeded expectations. I can't even say it. I can't even talk. She said progressives. Progressives say this. I didn't fucking say it. I didn't fucking say it. I never said Joe Biden exceeded expectations. What progressives are you talking to? Are you talking to us? Did you hit me up? Did you talk to me about this? Did you clear with me? Well, I'm only the largest independent black media on the left. Did you talk to me? Did you get my input? What progressives are you referring to? Huh? Who told you he exceeded expectations? If that's what you think, that's what you say. If that's what you think, that's what you say for you. You're fucking wrong, but at least it's your opinion. At least it can be genuine if it's your personal opinion. You know, well, if it's for me, like, speaking for me, I feel like, okay, that's you. I'll give you that every day of the week, twice on Sundays. But don't you say you're speaking for progressives, because you are not. You're speaking for yourself. I know, Tim, we told you. Tim, we told you. I know, yes, I know. And I gave her more chances than most people would do, and I will give you more chances than most people would give you too. You know, I give some of you assholes more chances than you deserve as well. That's right. I give you more chances too. I gave her more chances. I give you more chances. I give everybody more chances. I bring people on my platform that no one else wanted to touch with a 10-foot pole. Then they get big and they say, fuck me. Okay? Yes, I know. That's what I do. I give people more chances than they should get. But I wake up eventually. I'm slow to anger, but I have wrath. Damn it, I have wrath. Let's listen to a little bit more of this Maggie Hackerman bullshit, okay?
Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez says that progressives have found what she calls a good partner in the White House.
One thing that I will say is that I do think that the Biden administration and President Biden has definitely exceeded expectations that progressives had. I'll be frank, I think a lot of us expected a much more conservative administration.
And we fucking got one too. That's what we got. A more conservative. Look at this. Look at this, man. Look at this. Charlie Peach, you were right, Johnson. God damn it, you were right. You were right. You were fucking right, man. I was told about AOC a year ago. Actually, a year and a half ago. I was told when she first hit Congress. There were people that she rubbed the wrong way, and right in the beginning, they were like, this woman is not progressive. She's bogus. They were telling me this. She said progressives told her that Biden has exceeded expectations. I apologize, Charlie. I apologize, man. I disagree with you. I never cursed you out, never spit at you, never threatened you, but I did disagree with you. I said, hey, come on, you don't like anybody. You gotta like somebody sometime. She said, I like Nina Turner. I said, that's true, you do. You do like Nina. That's only one. You only like one politician out of everybody. The most frustrating thing about this with AOC is that they're going to use this. They're going to use this against us. They're using her against us to shut us down, to say, oh, she said we're all good. AOC has become that black person that sells you out, that white people go, white racist people go, but Herschel Walker said, but Candace Owens said, but Charles Barkley said, even Charles Barkley said, even Candace said it, even this person, even. That's who she's becoming now. So now she must be stopped, Johnson. She must be stopped. This is too far. This ain't a difference of opinion, man. This is throwing any chance of any, and I mean an iota, a truly progressive policy is being forced down forcing to Joe Biden, she's throwing it away. He's throwing it away, Johnson. Let's listen to a little bit more of this because we got to talk about all the ways Joe Biden is not progressive. But let Maggie Haberman do her part.
Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio.
Think that the Biden administration and President Biden has definitely exceeded expectations that progressives had. I'll be frank. I think a lot of us expected a much more conservative administration.
Actually, I'm not sure. This isn't damning with faint praise. That's actually a really interesting statement coming from one of the leaders of the progressive wing.
No question, John, and the Congresswoman is a bellwether for where the progressive movement, certainly in Congress, is. I do think that is what we've heard from a number of progressives, is that they have been surprised. They're not completely happy. There are elements of the stimulus plan that did not include what they wanted, but overall, I think they think that Joe Biden has been willing to try to be a collaborator with them, and I think that they think that he has governed very differently, not just than what they expected based on some of his campaign activity, although he made a lot of progressive pledges during the campaign, but also just based on his history, he has been different. Now, Republicans have been using that as an argument against him, and I think they're going to continue to do that, but certainly for the liberal wing of his party, I think that people have been very happy with President Biden.
Tell us about these people. Yeah, please tell me about these people that we are referring to here. Ms. Hack. Tell us about these people that feel that he's so great. Did we get Medicare for all or something while I was asleep? I know I took a couple days off because I wasn't feeling well because I ain't got any fucking medical coverage. Let me think. Oh, Mrs. Black had to have a tooth pulled, and we had to pay out of pocket because we don't have any coverage. Oh, let me think. Sorry, baby, I love you. Just had to say it. People need to know. They think shit. They think, oh, look at the shirt. He's got a nice shirt on. Like I'm supposed to come in here with no shirt on. No, let me get all the kids are now out of the cages or out of the romper rooms or the torture chambers or the concentration camp, whatever the fuck you want to call them, the detention centers or whatever this is. All of them went home? No, I didn't think so. Police reform. Yeah, but that must have happened overnight. Did I miss it? I don't know. I wasn't watching the Oscars. Did that run during the Oscars? I don't know. Maybe it happened. Erase student debt. That must have happened because that's what progressives wanted, these things. The progressives wanted. You just said, we all said he exceeded expectations. So we must have got the erasing of our student debt. That must have happened. Oh, that didn't happen? Damn, what are you talking about? $15 minimum wage. That must have happened. I slept through it. I got 2 days of rest, and I must have missed it. The executive order for some type of minimum wage, $15. Did that happen? No, it didn't happen, Johnson. It didn't fucking happen. Oh, reparations. Oh, black people finally getting compensated. Did that happen? Did I miss that? Did that go down, Johnson? Did you do that? Did you fucking do that? No, you didn't do that. No, he didn't do that. In fact, he went half measure on anything. Oh, he gave us a stimulus bill. Oh, okay. Woo, Lord Jesus. That's what it was. You gave a whale a Tic Tac. That's what you did. You threw a horseshoe in the ocean. That's what you did. Look, people were starving, and you gave them a crust of bread, and it's the best bread they ever had. It's like Eddie Murphy. What was it, Eddie Murphy Raw with the saltine? Oh, this is a good cracker. Ooh, it's a good cracker. Ooh, because you're starving. It's a great cracker. Ooh, is that a saltine or a Ritz? I don't know. Is that a saltine or Ritz? What was that? That was homemade. This is buttermilk and butter on that. This is amazing. People were doing so bad that they felt like Joe Biden had did a great thing. You felt like Joe Biden had came to the rescue. There has been a shooting every day. Black people still getting shot in the ass constantly. We're still struggling. People are still dying from COVID. A lot of crap is still going on. We're still at war everywhere. The water's still dirty. The air still sucks. What are you talking about? Because we don't have an orange buffoon in office tweeting? We got a guy, we don't even know where he is, what he's doing. We don't even know if he's still here with us. We don't even know anything. That's much better though, I guess. I guess it is. But fundamentally, what has happened? AOC, you should be ashamed of yourself, but you're not. You made a decision. Fuck the kids. That's it. You at the club. You decided to join the club, man. Look, I'm not going to delude myself into thinking this is some strategy. I'm also not going to delude myself into thinking, if I just hold out hope, if I'm just hopeful, you swing back around and pivot and rethink this position. This is not strategic. This is the opposite of strategy. This is anti-strategy. Put in the comment section what you think, Johnson. What do we do about this? What can be done about this? She let Biden off the hook. Now she's used against us. Get what I'm saying? You co-opt them and you twist them and you use them against them. Okay, it's like judo. Use your momentum against you. Use your own body weight against you. You go after them, he moves, he grabs you, use your body to make you hurt yourself. But oh shit, oh. You fall awkwardly and break an arm. He didn't do nothing but helped you go that way, the way you were running. That's what you're doing. You're using AOC now to hurt us. Now, I'm not saying she was put in to do this. I'm not one of those people. There's people on this, oh, God, she's, she was always this way, this way. I don't believe that's the case. I believe she lost the thread. I believe it went to her head. Now she's thinking about self. And if I can get some good things done along the way, cool. But I have to take care of me. I have to take care of me. I must take care of me. That's what I think. I hope that I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong, Johnson. And I don't have time to be hoping and thinking. No. I just have to go with what I feel. And what I feel is this is a horrible statement. I don't know what else she said. But no, you don't tell Joe Biden. You don't tell the power structure, we're good here. Thank you for what you've done for us. When they haven't done the things on the list. They have to do the things on the list. They did things they wanted to do. If they wanted to do it, it must not have been that good because we know who Joe Biden is. We're not delusional into thinking that Joe Biden is going to fight for the things we want. We have to make him do it. You don't make him doing it by before he does them, you say, hey, we're good here. Oh, good. You're doing good. You did good. This is great. You exceeded our expectations. You have definitely exceeded expectations. How much, what did they promise you? A new bag? What did you, Where my dogs at? Put in the comment section what you think about this. I got to know, guys. I got to know. And look, I don't want to hear the Tim, you're too hard on her. No, she let the guy off the hook. And she says you're okay with that. She's not even speaking for herself. She's speaking for you. Progressives have told me, I didn't get a memo, Johnson. I got the blue checkmarky thing. Who she talk to? Where she get her consensus from? All right. Put in the comment section below what you think about this. Let's go to the next story. We got too much to cover to stay there. But don't tell me I've been too hard on her. I have not been too hard on her. No. I've been too light on her. It's the other way. I've been too light on her. But I do not like doing things just because other people are doing them. I got to do them because I want to do them. And then I can own it. I can own it and live with it. Prove me wrong, Johnson. Prove me wrong. Now, Keith Ellison proved me wrong. Keith Ellison, the Attorney General of Minnesota, I made him pissed off at me years ago because I wanted him to come on my show so badly. I nagged the hell out of the guy, man. So he said, who the hell do you think you are, Tim Black? You don't talk to me that way. It's like, I'm trying to get you on the show, man. I really want you on the show. I want him to talk about what happened to him at the DNC. And then he kind of went along with them, kind of like muscling him out of being the DNC chair. And that was, and so ever since then it was bad. Like, okay, now we're not friends, you know? Now, and we were never friends, but now he's not going to talk to me. And so when this came up in the George Floyd trial, when he's the Attorney General of Minnesota, just so happened, he took the case on. And he knocked it out the park. Him and his team crushed it. I don't believe we get a conviction for Derek Chauvin without Keith Ellison. That's what I believe. That's what I believe that, Johnson. And so I was wrong about him. He did the damn thing. And so I've been wrong about things that went the right way. And am I glad I was wrong? Yes. Yes, I'm glad I was wrong. Yes, I'm glad I was wrong. Very happy to be wrong. Couldn't be more happy. That's how I feel. I'm the other way. Let's go next door. Now, I gave AOC grief because AOC deserves, in my opinion, she deserves the full wrath of Tim Black. Tim Black has to keep it real. Tim Black must call out the bullshit. Tim Black must do the damn thing. That's my job. I don't work for AOC. I work for the Blacks. Mrs. Black, TJ, and then I work for my community, my support team, the Tim Black Wolf Pack. I work for the Johnsons. That's you guys. That's who runs this show. That's who supports this show. You guys do. Don't nobody else keep the lights on but you. Have you paid your light bill? It's a question. But in that same vein, there's somebody else who deserves the wrath, and I'm so tired of people not saying it. And I realize now these people are phonies. Tulsi Gabbard. I'm so tired of people telling me, oh, remember back in 2016? Remember when she did the thing, the thing. She supported Bernie. Yeah, remember the thing? Oh, we owe her life and death. We owe her our hearts. I should just carve out a kidney and give it to her. I should just worship at the altar of Tulsi Gabbard forever and a day because this unknown person from Hawaii that I didn't even know who the hell she was, supported Bernie and then rode his star. Then went with him around the country and did stuff. Talked, went on TV, became a surrogate. Just long enough so she could run for president herself. No, that wasn't the plan at all, Tim. She did it because she really wants to do something, change America, make America great, make it fantastic. Okay. So tired of hearing it, man. Because this clip right here is the Tulsi I knew there was. No, it wasn't because Tulsi liked other people more than me. It wasn't a selfish reason. It wasn't. I saw this in Tulsi in 2020, and I knew it. I said, bam, I can never support somebody like this. Someone who talks this bullshit, this pandering nonsense, this platitudish nonsense, condescending bullshit. That's what it is. Here goes a clip. Listen to it.
My dear friends, my fellow Americans, please let us stop the racialization of everyone and everything. This racialism. We are all children of God and are therefore family in the truest sense. no matter our race or ethnicity. This is aloha, and this is what our country and the world need. The mainstream propaganda media and politicians, they want us to constantly focus on our skin color and the skin color of others because it helps them politically or financially. Aloha means respect and love for others. It's what enables us to see beyond our skin color and see the soul, the person within. So let's do our best to cultivate this aloha in our hearts and see and treat others through this prism of love, not through the prism of race and ethnicity. Please let us not allow ourselves to be.
Man, give me a freaking break, man. Give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break. Back up by that Kit Kat bar or that BS bar. Jesus Christ, man, listen. First of all, this is offensive. Why is this offensive, Tim? Because, first of all, racialization is not a word. I don't even know what the hell that is. But we're not racializing America. America is racist. Has racist institutions. This is as bad as there was bad and good and bad on both sides. What are you talking about? If we'd all stop seeing color, then there'd be no problems in America. We just need everybody to stop seeing color. Yeah, that's what's wrong, is that black people see themselves as black and white people see themselves as white. This is air. Condescending. BS air. This is nonsense. This is fuckery, foolery, bullshit. This is no help to oppress people. That's what this is. This gives white nationalists and bigots all the room to say, yeah, I like Tulsi. She gets it. There's nothing wrong with the blacks being at the bottom of everything good and at the top of everything bad for the last 200, 300 years, 400 years in this country. Oh, it's not our fault. It's not the system's fault. It's their fault. They keep focusing on race. Yeah, there must have been race that made that black man jump in that tree and throw that noose around his neck. Yeah, it was race. It was race that made those blacks go to separate schools and get spit on, had to be walked by cops and military just to go to fucking class. Yeah, it was us. It was our fault because we kept focusing on our race. No, man, we don't run the country. White people do. These systems run the country. You can't look at the person getting their ass kicked and go, if you just had a better attitude about getting your ass kicked, maybe they wouldn't hit you so hard. Come on. That's what she said. You don't understand how this plays out, how this sounds to black folks who are conscious at all. Okay? I'm not talking about the dummies. I'm not talking about people, oh, it's Tulsi Gabbard, wow. No, I'm talking about black people who know what's going on in this country, who know the numbers, who know how women die 3 times more often giving birth than white women. That's not because we go, oh God, I'm black. I need to stop looking at myself as being black. That has nothing to do with it. We do not control these outcomes. We don't control the fact you go to the doctor and the doctor says, oh, well, I don't believe you, Tim Black. I think you just want the pills so you can shoot up with them. You just want the pills because you want to get high. You really have no pain. This is what happens. This is what happens to black people in medical. And when it comes to going to the hospital, healthcare, that's what happens. Name an institution, I will tell you, a boiled in. I'm not talking about a pissed off white lady in front of Walmart. I keep telling you, racism is not that. The problem we have is the lenders who won't loan us, who won't give us the mortgages, or the inflated interest rates we get, even when our credit's the same. I saw a grade today that showed a black man with an advanced degree makes about as much, ends up having the same amount of wealth as a white kid who dropped out of high school. That's not because the black guy's going, hey, I'm black, and I'm gonna listen to some Ice Cube. No, that's not what it is. It's racism. It's the lack of resources, the lack of income distribution. It's the lack of wealth that we were able to accumulate in this country. And we got Tulsi Gabbard letting the system off. She's doing the same thing AOC's doing, but she's worse because she's been around the bend and she fucking knows better. She knows what she's saying. She's doing it to make a second life. She's doing her best Erykah Badu next life bullshit. That's what she's doing. And next lifetime. That's what she's on, okay? Trying to make a new career for herself at the expense of marginalized people, i.e. black people in this country, catching hell. And we don't need Tulsi Gabbard up there letting bigots off the hook, telling them, if we all just love each other, fuck aloha. Take your aloha and shove it up your ass, man. That's right, take the aloha, ball it up, spit on it, put some grease on it, and do what you gotta do with it. Hide it in the orifice, because we have real problems in this country, and we don't need to be condescended to or lied to. Life is not a Michael Jackson song. Black or white, I'm not gonna spend my life being a color. You know what? That's bullshit, okay? Michael said it, he didn't even believe it. He didn't even believe it. It was to sell records. And what are you doing, Tulsi? You're selling an image of being this flower child. There's actually a nationalist flower child. Actually supports a lot of cryptic garbage. That's what you support. This is nonsense. And we know what I want? Since I'm able to call out AOC, I want to see the Tulsi fans, damn it, I want to see them call her out for this. Tell me that what she said isn't just as much flaming word salad. That's word salad cloaked in Christianity or whatever, Hinduism or some, what the Hare Krishna bullshit is this? We need to all just come together and we just look past race. No, we need to get the boot off our fucking neck. We needed what George Floyd needed. He needed the knee off his neck. That's all he needed. He needs the knee off his neck, put the money in the pocket, put the cop in the jail, change the laws. That's what we need. We don't need you coming in here talking about what we all need to do. We don't need to all do shit. Okay? No one said to the Jews, oh, we need to all, he didn't look at the Nazis, look at the Jews and go, we need to all of you guys need to just clean up and be nicer to each other. No, one people, certain group of people were being slaughtered. Another group was doing the slaughtering. In this case, it's the government. It's the government systems that's slavery, Jim Crow, segregation, discrimination, mass incarceration, the new Jim Crow, okay? These are systems, man. It's by the state, and you know it is. So she's really good for calling out Kamala Harris, for this one person, Kamala Harris, for, remember Kamala didn't do this or didn't do that, and she lied. And, yeah, good. You watch my videos. This is great. Good, you say what I've been saying for 2 years. Very good. Thank you. Fantastic, amazing. You can listen and repeat what other people say. Great, fantastic. But when it's time for you to call out that shit, generally to the United States, you tell us, we need to just be nicer. We need to just, everybody just stop looking at race because it's not a problem. She's doing the same thing that AOC is doing. She's letting America off the hook. She's letting the system of white supremacy, she's letting the system of systemic racism, she's letting the system, the government system, this system that we have that's kept people down and continues to keep people down, continues to make the poor, the rich richer. It continues the status quo, and for her to say we just need to be better, she sounds like goddamn Michelle Obama, man. Look, man, if you put Michelle's face there and those words are printed and you couldn't see, it was no voice, it was just text, and you say Michelle wrote it, I would believe it. That sounds like something Michelle Obama would write. Devoid of any reality, any sound, anything. No concrete, nothing. And she put that out herself. No one talked her into doing it. That's her. I called her out on that. I got some retweets on that. That's good. Black people 2 times 8, actually it's 3.2, 3 times 2. 3.2 times more likely for a black man to be shot by cops when engaging with cops. than white people. Not talking about the number of times. We're talking about the amount of times when black people deal with cops, we're 3 times more likely to be shot by cops. That's a new Harvard study. It's not 2 times. It's 3.2 times. New study came out this year, okay? I have it saved. It's in my Twitter if you want to go find it. We don't want to be racialized. We want to stop getting shot. We don't want to be racialized. We want to get fair access to loans. We don't want to be racialized. That's MSNBC that racializes us. She sounds like Charles Barkley. If it worked for Charles, it'll work for me. Let me go say exactly what Charles Barkley said, but let me throw in a little bit of love and peace and Christian and religion on it. Let's sprinkle it with some religion. Let's say exactly what Chuck said. We just need to do better. Hers is even worse. At least Chuck called out politicians. She's calling out mystical creatures. I don't know who she's talking to. I said this Friday, I'm going to say it one more time. It's not I that divide us. It's not those who comment about the condition that we're in that makes the division. The division is the acts that we have to call out, those actual acts that are done that divide us. It's when you show favoritism to one group and deny the other group the same basic rights. That causes division. That's the inception of the division. Don't say it's division when I'm saying, hey, you beat my ass. There you go talking again about your situation. Don't you know that divides us and we got to hear you gripe about how bad you're getting treated? Stop talking about how bad you're getting treated and just take it. Just take it and shut up because you make us feel bad when you talk about your situation. That's how Tulsi sounds, and that's how her supporters sound. Some of them sound worse than that because they're just straight up bigots, man. I cannot believe for a second I thought that this lady had something redeemable about her. Every once in a while she'll say something about the troops that's kind of like, okay, maybe she wants peace, but then she follows it up with this vacant-eyed, dead-eyed bullshit that makes no sense. This vacuous nonsense. And then those people who were riding off of her, where's everybody that was kissing her ass a year ago? Kissing her ass and throwing us under the bus for seeing through her for what she was. You can say a lot of things about Bernie, but this is not Bernie. Bernie doesn't say shit like this, okay? He doesn't say shit like you need to just be nicer and be happy to be getting your ass kicked, Tim Black. You should just be glad. You and your kids and your wife, and all you should be is glad that you are lucky enough to live in a country where you can get your ass kicked and then watch Netflix, okay? That's how she sounds. And you can say a lot about Bernie, but he never said that shit, okay? Never said shit like this. But that won't make a lot of clicks. That won't get a lot of clicks. I'm waiting for my famous culprits to talk about it on their massive channels. You're done. In a just world. Go away, Tulsi Gabbard. Don't come back. Just go away. Go to Fox News or OAN or The Blaze and just do that. Just go over there. Won't you and Candace Owens start a show? Yeah, that'd be great. We can call it Hula Hoop and Dolomite. I don't know. That's what you do. That's what you do. You and her, go do that. You two, go start a podcast. Next up. Okay, we had 2, I don't know where to start with this. Okay, so let's start with Andrew Brown. Okay, Andrew Brown. Elizabeth City. Now, my understanding is that this brother, there was a warrant. Andrew Brown's junior family say police executed him. Say he was executed. We're trying to get to the bottom of what happened to Mr. Brown, how it happened. Cops reluctant to give us the body camera footage. Tragic incident. I'm trying to understand exactly what happened to this man. All I know is the cops killed him. That's all I know about Andrew Brown. Andrew Brown, I'm sorry. Jr., Andrew Brown Jr. So people, I know there were protests over the weekend about it. We're pushing to get the body camera footage released. Didn't make sense. Now family said he was being executed. We got executed in his own damn driveway, sitting in his car with his hand on the steering wheel. That's what they said. They said it was a 20-second clip released. 20 seconds. That's it. Heavily redacted video finally released. Here goes a clip of that nonsense of the conversation. This is not the clip that was released. They were shown the clip. So you can't even say it's released. The family was shown 20 seconds of the body camera footage. They have the complete footage. They let the family see 20 seconds of it. A slap in the face, Johnson. Period.
We're told that at one point that Mr. Brown was kind of stuck in the driveway because the sheriff had backed him in. But I do want to share a little bit more, go to the soundbite that we have just pulled from the attorney who was in the room watching this footage. Take a listen.
Andrew Brown was in his driveway. The sheriff truck blocked him in his driveway, so he could not exit his driveway. Andrew had his hands on his steering wheel. He was not reaching for anything. He wasn't touching anything. He wasn't throwing anything around. He had his hands firmly on the steering wheel. They run up to his vehicle shooting.
Yeah, sure did.
He still stood there, sat there in his vehicle with his hands on the steering wheel while being shot at.
Yeah.
Folks, I don't want to pretend to know more about this than I do. I just don't understand it. Okay, so we need the body camera footage released so we get an actual understanding of what took place. But I'm hearing reports that of the 20 seconds, it looks as if he had his hands on the steering wheel. I read that in like multiple sources. USA Today, this other source here is MSNBC, all saying the same thing. We did not feel that we got transparency. We only saw a snippet of the video, and they determined what was pertinent. Why couldn't the family see all of the video? They only showed one body cam video, even though we know there were several. Brown was 42. He was shot and killed by Pasquale Tank, County Sheriff's deputy serving drug-related search and arrest warrants in Elizabeth City last week. There may potentially be a period of civil unrest within the city following the public release of that footage. So, if nothing wrong was done, why would there be unrest? You guys got to understand that Black people can't just keep moving. You know, there was a great migration in America when Black people left the South because, frankly, we were scared for our children. It kept lynching us and burning down our homes in the South, so a lot of Black folks fled the South. If they could, they fled the South, they went north. Well, we can't keep running different places because of terror. Can't keep doing it. You know, back then when we were getting lynched, there were always white people going, hey, what are you talking about? What's wrong? I don't get it. These guys are always complaining. The same way they do now. Exactly the same thing. Literal black people swinging from trees. They go, hey, what's wrong? Literally. So what I'm saying is there would not be civil unrest if the tape shows that for some reason, the officer it was a clean shoot. Like, so why would you say I can't release the video because there will be unrest? There will be unrest if you don't release the video. You release the video because that's your damn job to release the video, because the public deserves to know what its law enforcement's doing. You're not gifted from guys. You're not ordained ministers. Like even if you were, you're not put on earth to reign over the poor people. No, you had to do a job that we pay for. Folks, I say on the Andrew, I haven't really covered it yet. So hopefully there will be more information coming out about this, where I can go into depth about Andrew Brown's situation. Same thing goes for Anthony J. Thompson. Young man shot in the bathroom at a high school, dating a young lady, white girl. The mom calls the cops on him because the daughter calls mom from school and says something happened with him or something, some type of argument or altercation. Cops come to the school, corner him in the bathroom. I have not seen a video of this, but I didn't talk about it because I still haven't seen the video. I'm going to get to the bottom of that as well. This happened in Knoxville, Tennessee, when they had announced there would be no charges against the officer, even though the officer first said that Anthony Thompson shot an officer, and later said no, another officer shot the officer. So it's like convoluted mess of what the hell actually happened. I don't know. The officers involved. This is a self-defense case. Allen said. Allen is prosecutors say they won't charge the Tennessee officer who fatally shot a 17-year-old student last week during a violent confrontation inside a high school bathroom. Knox County District Attorney Sean Allen said Knoxville officers were justified in the April 12th shooting that killed Anthony Thompson, Jr. at Austin East Magdalen High School, saying Jonathan Clayball fired in self-defense after thinking Thompson had shot and wounded an officer. Officials said the shooting unfolded in just 11 seconds. I don't know, guys. It feels to me like right after Derek Chauvin, it just seemed like things, I don't know, man. It feels like it's getting worse. That's what it feels like. It feels like it's getting worse. I don't know. I know you don't want to hear that. I'm not feeling the warm and fuzzies. I'm feeling like things are not getting better. I feel like things are getting worse. So I told people don't. So that's why we didn't pop no bottles on this show. We didn't pop no bottles on this show. We didn't do no dancing. We didn't do a victory lap. We did none of that shit on the Chauvin verdict. Like I said, the Chauvin verdict should have been another Tuesday. We lock up killer cops, just like we lock up killers of anybody else. Anybody else who kills, we lock them up. What? All were cleared. The officers involved in the Anthony J. Thompson Jr. shooting were all cleared. How were they cleared if you shot him because you thought he shot another officer, if he didn't shoot the officer? How is it self-defense if you shoot a kid because you thought he shot your partner when he didn't? What is that called? So now they want to tell us what the body camera says. They said the body camera shows officers approaching Thompson, who was holed up in a bathroom stall. The mother of Thompson's girlfriend accused the teen of assaulting her daughter at school and filed a domestic violence complaint with police. He said officers did not know Thompson had a gun. In the video, Knoxville officers and the school resource officer entered the bathroom and tried to remove the teen from the stall. One of the officers repeatedly tells Thompson, who was wearing a hoodie, to take his hands out of his pockets. A skirmish ensues after Cloball said he spotted the barrel of a gun peeking out from Thompson's hoodie toward Lieutenant Cash. According to Allen, moments later, a shot rings out from Thompson's gun. That's when Officer Clayball fired 2 shots, one of which hit Thompson in the chest. Police originally reported that Thompson's bullet struck Wilson, wounding his leg. In reality, Wilson was hit by a second bullet fired by Clayball. So you're telling me that the teenager shot a bullet. He shot. He shot at you. Is that what you're telling me? A bullet did come out of the gun. Okay, they say ballistics say, this is what they say. Forensic evidence shows the bullet from Thompson's gun, the 17-year-old, fired through his front pocket and went through the stall door and hit the trash can. Sounds like they jumped on him, causing the gun to go off. I doubt he tried to shoot the gun in his pocket. Sounds like they were wrestling for whatever reason, and the gun went off because you're on top of him, and you didn't get shot. And when the gun went off, you thought he was shooting at you, because that's what people do. They shoot at cops with guns inside their pockets. This is America. Cori Bush. Cori Bush. Let's do this. Okay. I mean, we know. I'm making so many friends tonight, I might as well keep going. Cori Bush came on the show, and I believe that Cori Bush wants badly to serve the people of Missouri. I believe that. That's what I believe about Cori Bush. She was serving the people of Missouri in the streets. That's what she was doing. Now that she's in Washington, all she knows is activism. That is where she comes from. That's what she's about. Advocating for her people. That's it. But she's also having to learn how DC works. And she's also being joining in with the squad and trying to figure it out and become part of this thing, the progressive movement or whatever, right? Well, she was on a show on CNN, and she made some comments. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. I got a couple clips from Cori Bush with Abby Phillip. And Abby Phillip is going to ask us some important questions. Let's check this out.
The question I think Congress is facing right now is, would you accept a qualified immunity alternative that would hold police departments accountable if it means getting the George Floyd police reform bill through Congress, even if it's not 100% of what you initially wanted?
Right now we need to end qualified immunity, period. That's my stance. So
you are not willing to compromise on that?
So we compromise on so much, we compromise, we die. We compromise, we die. We compromise, we die. I didn't come to Congress to compromise on what could keep us alive, because it holds police officers specifically accountable. Because the thing is this: if you don't hurt people, if you don't kill people, if you are just and fair in your work, then do you need the qualified immunity anyway? So the thing is, all of this safety net. The safety net shouldn't be there. But let me say this, where are all of these special protections for nurses and for other people in other positions that do very dangerous work that's just trying to help people? So no, I will not compromise on that. We need to end qualified immunity. And the reason why there is this open lane for compromise is because they see that people will do it. I didn't come, St. Louis did not send me here, St. Louis being number one for police murder in the country per capita, and has been that way for years. The people did not send me here to save their lives by falling down on the one thing that we needed the most. No.
And I don't want to belabor this, and I hear the passion in your voice on this issue, but if it comes back to the House with a compromise on qualified immunity, would you vote against that?
I am not prepared to vote. I am not prepared to support that.
President.
Okay. 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 So, and people talking, I'm not sure what she's supposed to say different. Sounds pretty resounding in what she believes on that. I'm a big-time advocate to end qualified immunity. That's why I covered it on this channel several times. That's why I'm part of the program with Ben and Jerry, forcing the initiative to end qualified immunity across the country. This is a movement. I feel very strongly about this. Cori Bush feels very strongly about this. I support her stance. She seems very grounded in that stance. What else is she supposed to say? She's speaking for herself, right? She's speaking for what she believes and what her constituents want, what Missouri wants, right? That sounds good. I mean, what? I'm not understanding. Now, so I applaud this. This is thank you for standing up for what you believe. What you believe happens to be what I believe. What you believe happens to be what I believe is the right way for the country to go. We need to end qualified immunity. Stop letting cops get away with murder. Stop letting cops get away with brutality to citizens. They don't need the extra cloak of immunity to shield them from prosecution, to shield them from liability. It's bogus. And it's what's continued to get us killed. Dick Gregory once said, if you want cops to stop killing black folks, all you gotta do is take their pensions. Make them be insured, and when they kill a black person, it takes their pension. The state stops paying for these lawsuits. They gotta pay for them out of their pensions. And you know what'll happen? They stop right away. I had a delegate from Maryland come on the show and tell people about it. Janelle Wilkins, my Maryland state rep, came on here and talked about us trying to enact unqualified immunity in Maryland. And the jury came on the show and talked about it. So the next clip of Cori Bush, a little different. Let's get to that one.
Senate, Senator Joe Manchin from West Virginia has essentially, used what seems to be a veto power against a lot of progressive priorities, including some of the ones that you've mentioned. But in the House, Democrats have this 2-seat majority. There are 6 members of the squad, of which you are a part. What's stopping you from flexing that same power for your agenda? You just said you would vote against a compromise on qualified immunity. Are you prepared, and the rest of the squad prepared, to use that kind of veto power that you have if you vote as a bloc?
I'm prepared to do whatever is needed to make sure that that our agenda moves forward. But I can't speak for the rest of the squad members. At the end of the day,
Whoa. Now, she said she's prepared to do whatever she needs to do. She's prepared to do what she needs to do. She can't speak for what the rest of the squad will do. I'm trying to understand what's wrong with that comment. What's she supposed to say? Oh, I know. I get it now. You want Cori Bush to throw other, not just other Congress people, but other Congress people that she's working closely with. You want her to put them on the front. You want her to potentially throw them under the bus. That's what you want. This is interesting. Because it's one thing to say what this person's going to do. It's another thing to say, what are y'all going to do? So I get what people want. Let's listen to the rest of it. I don't know if you can hold her responsible for 5 other people that she didn't even know until a month ago or 2 months. I don't know. But let's keep going. Let's keep going. Because I'm open to criticizing Cori, but let's see if what she's saying deserves criticism to her.
Senate.
You know, I'm prepared to do whatever is needed to make sure that that our agenda moves forward. But I can't speak for the rest of the squad members. At the end of the day, my sister Ayanna Presley says it all the time. You vote alone, and you're voting for your districts. So you're voting for the people who voted you in. You're voting their needs and their values.
Okay, I get it. She started walking a little gingerly. I get the point. She started doing a little bit like, hey, look. Ayanna, my sister Ayanna, been here longer than me. She said, hey, everybody vote their own way. Everybody's got their own responsibilities. I'm going to have to start questioning this whole squad thing. Because there's two things are apparent here. Two possibilities. One is this squad thing is a fictional thing in our minds that we came up with, grouping these people together when it may not necessarily be so. You know what I'm saying? Like the Beatles, like the Rat Pack, like they all had separate careers. Like really, Sammy Davis Jr. was his own guy. The guy who drank a lot. Like they were their own Newman, whatever his name. These guys, Frank Sinatra, these guys were their own people, had their own careers. So either there really is no squad, not really, or maybe Cori Bush doesn't feel comfortable enough to say what the rest are going to do. You don't know what happened between those people. But I understand the concern. The concern is, hey, go hard. Go hard. This is what I think. I think we need a true leader. I don't know. I'm not saying that these people, I don't want to slight Jamal Bowman. I don't want to slight Jamal. I don't want to slight Cori or Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib, Ayanna Presley. AOC already came at her about this. I don't want to go at them, but here's my thing. Are they truly ready for that leadership? It's a question, guys. Who's the leader? Who's the one that galvanizes them? We know who the media chose, AOC. That ain't working out. They say, oh, she's nice, cute and Latino, and she checks a box. She's a woman. She's Latino. Check, 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 check. She did the Netflix thing. Check, check, check. Okay? But is she the leader of these? Is she the leader of this group that we don't even know if it really is a group? Or is this branding? I don't know what this is. Okay? This is what I hope. This is not hope. Hope's a bad word, but Nina Turner, Johnson. Nina Turner. It only takes two, right? Maybe they haven't decided who those two people are going to be, or if there will be two. Maybe it would take two, and maybe it'll take one of those people being Nina, and then maybe her and her sister Cori could do the damn thing. I don't know. I'm just floating that out there. Maybe we built this thing up in our heads that this individually, I understand the numbers matter. It matters that you have numbers. It matters that they move in unison on these issues. It matters that they use their leverage. I get all that, Johnson. I stand corrected. Cool. I get it. Do we have leaders? Who's the leader? Do we have a leader in the squad? Who's the leader? If you give me different names, that means we don't have one. Don't tell me it's AOC. I don't believe AOC is ready for that type of leadership. Obviously. I think she's been thrust into that position, and I frankly don't think she can handle it. That's what I personally believe. I don't have evidence. I can't provide you with anything other than the equivocating that she's been doing, and now this total nosedive into normal status quo-ish world and word salad crap that she spoke recently with the guy from the Jewish Foundation or whatever. It's horrible. That's what it was. That was horrible. So I don't think we really have a leader at it. That's it. Who do I believe could be that leader? I said this before. In 2015, Nina Turner. 2016, Nina Turner. 2017, and my tune has not changed. If you disagree with me, at least I'm consistent. I believe when Nina Turner gets to D.C., she can help very much by just the sheer nature of who she is and what she brings and the credibility that she has and the way she's seen. I think she has the respect. I think she will have the respect of those fellow progressives in Congress. And I think she's got the bones, the requisite amount of bones, jawbone, backbone, wishbone. I think she does. So that's what I think needs to happen here. But I understand people's frustration about it. I think Cori Bush is solid in what she feels like she owes Missouri and what she's going to do. She never said she wouldn't do. She said she's going to do whatever she has to do. Her. What she did not offer us was saying, what we going to do? How we going to do this? And maybe she doesn't feel like that's her place. I heard people saying that she's bound to Nancy Pelosi. You guys are quick to say that. Just quick to say, quick to throw people. Once again, you know me though. I don't throw people under the bus quickly who I admire, who I think are on the right path, who I think deserve the benefit. And I believe Cori Bush deserves the benefit. What I'm saying is, I think we got a little ahead of ourselves with this whole squad thing. And I don't know who the leader of the squad is. Can we get two people in the squad to stand up? I think we can. I think we can, Johnson. I think one of those people would be Nina Turner if Nina Turner was there. That's what I believe. I don't know if some people might disagree with me, but that's fine. We've disagreed before. But I believe that's part of the problem. Of course, I want more stern, more solid, unflappable. And I think that Cori Bush is when it comes to what Cori's going to do. So let me know in the comment section what you think about this. At the end of the day, we want done what we want done. And I get that. Joe Manchin, we want progressives to be just as hawkish or just as stubborn as Joe Manchin. And then maybe we can win some shit. And then we can get some stuff on this list done without AOC saying we good. Oh, Biden's already exceeded all our expectations. He definitely has exceeded our expectations. He definitely has not. And we need somebody who's willing to say he needs to do a lot more. Damn, I'm going on all the time. I want so badly to talk about Dr. Umar on the Breakfast Club today, but I know if I talk about it, they ain't gonna do nothing but strike down my video. Breakfast Club do not play, Johnson. You can't use their content any way, shape, or form. You cannot play audio, none of that shit. None of it. But he brought up some points. I think I'll talk about them on my coffee show. Well, I got to talk about it now. I got it in the comment section. I got it in the title. I have to talk about it. Dr. Umar Johnson is a Pan-Africanist. He's an outspoken advocate for black people and for black rights. And he's a teacher and a professor and a psychiatrist and works with students. And he's controversial to some, to others. He's a leader. He's a dynamic speaker. And he's very provocative in the way he speaks. Very, very, very charismatic in his speaking ability. And I think that he's one of those people that definitely you won't have to guess what he believes and what he's saying, what his point is. So he went on the Breakfast Club today. He talked with Charlamagne the God and DJ Envy. And there's two things. One was he said Joe Biden was kissing the black people's ass. He told black people, you ain't black if you don't vote for Joe Biden. And then he went out and did nothing for black people specifically. Instead, they passed, boom, one law on his first day to protect transgenders. And Dr. Umar said, and that's good, I support that, hooray. What about black people? Then, recently, they passed the COVID Protection of Asian American Pacific Islanders from Discrimination or something like that act because of harassment they've been feeling since COVID-19. And he said, that's good, I'm great you did that. What about black people? He said, it's so ironic that Joe Biden can come out and say black people need to vote for him, but at the end of the day, he doesn't do anything specifically for black people. What happened to our criminal justice reform? What happened to police reform? These are things that Joe Biden could do via the same way he's doing work for transgenders and work for Asian brothers and sisters. Why is he not doing that for black America? Why is he dragging his feet? Why can't we get done the same things that other groups get? Now, I know there's some people saying it's unconstitutional for Joe Biden to do anything for any certain group. He did something for transgender folks. He did something for Asian folks. No one's saying he shouldn't do anything for transgender folks or for Asian folks. It's saying, what about us? Where's our 40 acres and a mule? Where is our situation getting handled? We'd have voted back that got you in the White House. I think you would have made it even without transgenders voting for you. I think you would have made it even without a good portion of the Asian community voting for you. But we know you wouldn't have made it, Joe Biden. We know you wouldn't have made it without black votes. So why come black people can't get anything specifically for their vote? Other groups do. Why come we can't get that? And so I agree with Dr. Umar, and I've been saying this for a long time. That's the thing I have beef with. People say, Tim, you must be a Republican the way you come at Democrats. No. We keep giving our votes to Democrats. How can we expect anything out of Republicans if we never vote for them? Come on, Johnson, that's stupid. I mean, when Trump was president, I'd say shit about him. But if we 95% of the time vote for Democrats, how can we expect anything out of Republicans if we always vote for Democrats? So we can't expect anything out of them. They don't give us anything to expect. So that's not part of my conversation typically. My goal is to get something for our vote. That's all. Get something for the black vote, something in return. So I agree with Dr. Umar on that point. Joe Biden is only president because of us. And I've had to hear it from people all the time. Oh, Tim Black, why do the black people vote for Joe Biden? Why are black people so stupid? Why do they vote for this guy? This guy's horrible. That's because they looked at Trump and said, Trump's horrible too. Be that as it may. Be that as it may. We got to hold Joe Biden and stay on Joe Biden's ass. Unlike AOC, because Dr. Umar's right and we are right and we are already right. We were right. We didn't need Dr. Umar to say it. There's people who needed Dr. Umar to say what we've all been saying. I know I've been saying it for a couple of years. Where's our stuff? Where's something for our vote? But, people don't really pay attention to electoral politics. And then they hear Dr. Umar said, and it's like, I said it. They don't watch you, Tim, so they don't care. You ain't on the Breakfast Club. Okay, I get it. Point is, what he said is not really that radical. It's basic. Very basic. Other groups vote for Joe Biden, they be expecting something too. And they are expecting something. And hence they're getting something. Because they do I vote for you, but you better, same time. They want to exchange for their vote. Black people give votes and go, I hope he does right by us. That's the problem. The other side of that, they're always pointing over and say, well, look, if you don't pick me, you get stuck with that guy, and he hates you. He hates the blacks. I love the blacks. I'm a friend to the Negro. So you got to go with me anyway. So that's the catch-22 that they tend to put us in. Be that as it may, some folks are opting out and coming out of that mentality. So I agree with Dr. Umar on that point, guys. And all I'm saying is, how could he be wrong? I mean, it's very obvious. If Joe Biden hasn't done anything for the black community, it's because he doesn't have to. Politicians do what they have to do, right? And that's what everybody kept telling me, Tim. They're only doing what they have to do. If you don't make them do more, they're not going to do more. Squeaky wheel gets the oil. When I lived in the hood, my refrigerator kept breaking down. It kept breaking down, and it kept breaking down to the point my food was spoiling. I went to the rental office, and I said, guys, this is my 4th time at the rental office. Damn it, I need my refrigerator fixed. I look, man, keep the noise down. We got some clients. I don't want to hear that shit. I need my refrigerator fixed. And then fixed today. I'm not leaving here without my refrigerator fixed now. Hell, give me a new refrigerator. That's it. Give me one today. I'm not leaving without it. Mr. Black, calm down, Mr. Black. Nah, you calm down. Give me my damn refrigerator, man. This is my 4th time up here. I was pissed. I was lit. Manager came out of the back. Resident manager comes out the back. Mr. Black, please come back here. Let me talk to you, man. Let me talk to you. Have a seat, sir. Have a seat. I don't need to sit down, man. I need my refrigerator replaced. You hear me say that out there? He said, yeah, Mr. Black, you know what? He picks up the phone. Hey, Curtis, on the walkie-talkie, Curtis, yeah. Go to one of the new units. Take the refrigerator out of one of the new units and get it over to Mr. Black's apartment. Mr. Black, what's your apartment number? I'm in XYZ number, 22222. Apartment something, you know what the hell it is. Okay, go to 2222 something, you know what the hell it is, and put it in there. That's Mr. Black's apartment. All right, get that done this morning. Get it done now. Stop what you're doing, go do it now. Let me know when it's done. All right. I'm sitting there like, thank you. You know? Man, why you making me get all loud like that, man? I don't like getting like that. I don't like getting irate like that, man. Make me bust a sweat, get all loud. I don't like doing that to people. He said, sometimes you got to do that, though. Sometimes you got to get loud, Mr. Black. It's all good, man. Squeaky wheel gets the oil. Well, Joe Biden, this is us squeaking. And we ain't going to stop squeaking until you give us our goddamn refrigerator. Last but not least, there was another point made in that video. There was something trending today. And guys, remember DJ Envy is a co-host on The Breakfast Club along with Charlamagne the God. Most popular morning show, hip-hop morning show, maybe morning show in music, okay? Just a large, huge audience, if you don't know. And they start talking about the Ma'Khia Bryant story, right? Talking about that situation. And I got to say this, guys, because it happened again. Dr. Umar was saying that the cop did not have to shoot the 16-year-old with a knife 4 times. And don't make excuses for the cop shooting a woman 4 times in the back who had a knife. It's unjustified. They could have did something else, and that's where the conversation went. And DJ Envy kept arguing like some people have argued. What if that was your daughter? What if that was your daughter that was about to be stabbed? You want the officer to do exactly what the officer did. You want the officer to stop the threat. You want the officer to save your daughter who's about to be stabbed by this other girl. You don't know how old the girl is. All you see is a knife in the hand, and it's about to go this way, and anything can happen, and the officer had to do what the officer had to do. And see, I've noticed this all weekend. I told myself I was going to take the weekend off. I was going to unplug from this shit. I was going to get myself some mental break, a mental arrest, and escape from this morbid death and mayhem that I've been covering. But everywhere I looked, I kept seeing it. I saw DMX's funeral, then Shock G's funeral. Well, not funeral, but his death, and then Black Rob's funeral, and then all this stuff. And everywhere I look, and then Andrew Brown, and then Thompson, and I'm like, everywhere I look, there's death. And the young lady, DeAndre's right. Everywhere I look, death. And I keep hearing these people making these comments about this 16-year-old child. And out of all the comments that I heard people make about how they had to save this woman, who actually wasn't a child, it was a grown-ass woman who came over to the house. That wasn't a child who was in the pink sweatsuit. But she's still a person, so that's not my point. My point is this. I have not heard a single soul say, what if that was your daughter who was shot 4 times in the back? Yeah, everybody's quick to assume that their child is the one about to get stabbed. Maybe, because we don't know what would have happened. But no one's put themselves in the position of the parent whose daughter gets shot. Now, I had some dumbass on Twitter say, well, my daughter wouldn't have a knife. Well, dumbass, you don't get to choose what bad decisions your child make, especially when she's still a child, an immature child whose brain is not fully developed, who doesn't make the best decisions. Okay? That's most children. That's what teenagers. Teenagers do dumb shit. Okay? So, back to my point. Why is it that no one put themselves in a position that maybe that could have been your child? Why is that not even crossed the minds of all these people who want to pontificate, who want to wax poetical about Makia? Why have none of them put themselves in a position that that's your baby? For some reason, you do not correlate. You do not identify, that's the word, you do not identify that could have been your loved one. And if that was your loved one, I'm sure you would come to the same conclusion I did when I said, hey, you didn't have to shoot that child 4 times. Why wasn't one shot enough? Why 4 shots? How many shots do you have to shoot a person who's almost in arm's reach? And I'm not saying I'm right or I'm wrong. This is my opinion about it. But all lives are, both the young ladies' lives are precious, right? So it just dawns on me. And it rubs me the wrong way that there's no compassion for a dead child. It said everybody wants to be Columbo. Everybody wants to be the solver of crime. They want to be, I think this, I think, but none of them have empathy, and none of them want to go in that cold place of doubt. Because it hurts. It's painful to think that could be your child, because it could be. It could be. Sometimes children do bad things, dumb things they live to regret. Hopefully they live to regret them. Sometimes children screw up. Sometimes they make the wrong choice. They run from a cop. They tussle with a cop. They talk back with someone. They drive when they shouldn't. They take something that wasn't theirs. Sometimes children do the wrong thing. It does not make them the devil. And with a little grace and some actual heroes, maybe it doesn't mean that they die because of it. Maybe you think that that cop who shot that girl 4 times in the back is a hero because he shot an assailant. Maybe you think that because you don't love that girl. Because if you did, you see her as just one of God's creatures as well. What they say about the white kid that shot the 4 Asian women at the massage shops. What the cop call him? What did he say? He was just having a bad day. Yeah, Makia, we saw what her bad day got her. A coffin. Have empathy. That's all I'm saying. Have empathy. We don't know all the answers. These are just opinions. Really easy to armchair quarterback from here, right? I'm not the guy there. I ain't got to make that decision. But have some empathy. That's all I'm saying. All right, guys, I'm going to go to the comment section. My name is Tim Black, Real Tim Black, Facebook, Twitter, Tim Black at Night on Instagram. Follow me there. Be a part of it. Go join TimBlack.com to become a member. The show ain't funded by the big boys. That's why we speak loud and make a lot of noise. What we got, Johnson? What we got, Johnson? Thank you, Jeffrey Dent, for sharing the show, my friend. Thank you for moderating over there, my friend. Mike, thank you, Big Mike, for doing that. I appreciate that. Thank you, Paula. Officer Reardon is 23 years old. I didn't know that. He's a young man. Okay. He's fine. He's not going to jail. He's fine. We may have compassion, but have compassion for the cop. Jesus Christ, Johnson. It's a tough decision, right? Maybe that explains why he yelled out all blue lives matter. Maybe that's why he yelled out that immature bullshit at a crime scene where a child was just killed. Maybe that's why he did that. I don't know, man. You sure he's 23? Thought he did a tour. I don't know. All right. Thought he was an expert marksman, just came back from Afghanistan or something. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me go to YouTube, man. I screwed up again, guys. My bad. We got a couple people in the chat. So let's go. Let's go. Super chats, guys. Facebook, come to YouTube, send a super chat. That's where you do that at. Let's go to let me check you guys out, man. I got some comments I gotta read from my folks who support the show. I want to give you guys some love, man. Thank you so much. Supporting the show. Kira said, now when she gave her donations to corporate Dems, that was it for me. Okay. Sheldon, thanks for your support as well, Sheldon. MSN capitalizes off of AOC saying Biden is a FDR. Jesus. Okay. William McGregor. Thank you, William McGregor, for supporting the show, man. I appreciate you, bro. SK. I think she's telling this CNN person, bring the squad on and ask you to them yourself. Bring them on. Hey. Now that is sort of how I took it. Like, what you want me to say that? I don't know. Sometimes I think people look at other people that do this and kind of watch their videos and kind of just say what's popular or what kind of works with the audience. I don't know, man, because I don't really see how Cori's so wrong to say, hey, I feel this way. I'm prepared to do everything I got to do. And then you'd be like trying to press her out about what the rest are going to do, and she really not have a response for that. I don't know what you expect her to say. I'm gonna make them do it. You know, like what? I don't know, man. I don't know what people expect her to say. That's what you want her to say. Is that realistic? I don't know. Who says that? I'm gonna make other people do stuff. I don't know, man. Call tonight. Well, tomorrow. Yeah. Tomorrow, yeah, definitely. Phone lines will be open tomorrow, SK. You got that. Oh, so now I know what Kira was saying. Kira was saying when AOC gave her donations to corporate Democrats, she was through. I'll be keeping up with her. Honestly, guys, I don't keep up with her that. I really didn't know about that. Like, I didn't really keep up with her as far as everything she's doing. Like, when things really blow up, that's when I pay attention to her. But I haven't been. Some people like have really been attuned to her. Kim says, Tim, leaders should be amongst the people, not in the government, unless we're planning to go back to brunch. No, but I mean, if it's a squad, there's got to be a leader of the squad, right? Right? Because we're talking about all groups have leaders, I would think. Like, naturally, somebody kind of, the most vocal, the media chose AOC. I don't know if she is or not. Get what I'm saying? It's just my opinion, Johnson. Hey, Kim, that is it. Yes, that is it. I don't know what that is. What happened, y'all? Otis, I'm a little behind at the part about Tulsi. While I will not go in on Tulsi as hard, I will co-sign your message. Yeah, well, hey, you know, it pissed me off, man. It pissed me off because that type of flaccid kumbaya bullshit is not, like, that's so not what time it is. Like, where have you been? Like, why are you coming out saying that now? Because it plays well with a certain group of people. That's what I've hated. Like, that whole, she does that on purpose. To pander to conservatives. David Melford. What's up, Dave? Is Tulsi trying to say a vacant, vague, BS, stupid, innocent statement like, can't we all just get along? Systemic racism said no, and she knows it, but she is an effing sellout for nothing. That's what I'm saying, Johnson. Where's the harsh critique of her? For my friends who have no problems having harsh critiques for others. No critique for that. They won't even cover it. See? It is what it is, Johnson. Look, guys, I know we can disagree. Information Man says, you're on fire tonight, Johnson. Keep it up. But thank you, Information Man. I appreciate you, brother. Hey. Look, guys, we can have our different opinions. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. It is what it is. It is what it is, Johnson. And I just think we got. That's what I think. You know, it got me angry, man. I got angry, Johnson. Don't be telling me kumbaya if we just stop seeing each other as color. Racism ain't systemic racism, man. Is a mother. I got love for you guys. I will see you soon. Tomorrow we open up phone lines on Tuesdays. You know the deal. So call up tomorrow, get your voice heard, get it off your chest. I know you got some stuff you want to say. You are pissed off like me. Or you are chomping at the bit to have something to say. You got to say it. Well, be here tomorrow and say it. Say it loud and proud. Kim said, hey, Tim, AOC gave the money to a swing state Dems to hold the majority. That was the plan to circumvent the DCC from 2019 when they were blacklisted. Oh, see, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't comment on it because I'm not aware of it. You know what I'm saying? If you're giving us more context to why she did it, to hold the majority, that kind of makes sense. But, you know, I know how it is, man. When people don't trust you anymore, they literally don't trust you anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I get that. Like, once you lose people's trust, everything you do is suspect. So, Kim, I hear what you're saying. But believe me, Kim, there were friends of mine writing me, texting me, hitting me on the hip, telling me, Tim, AOC is not real. Like, yo. And I did not listen, Johnson. I just didn't. I don't regret it because I never campaigned for anything, you know? Kim, you're right, View SK. Okay. Kim said, oh, okay. So, see what I'm saying? Like, no one's a saint, no one's a devil. I guess. Tulsi, maybe she's doing what she thinks she has to do. I don't know, man. It just rubbed me the wrong way big time. And heck, I got a big mouth, Johnson. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. I'm Tim Black. I got nothing but love for you. No hate. No hate in my heart for you. Not at all. We disagree, but no hate. I'll see you soon. Be safe. Wolfpack.
Tim Black. Tim Black is the host of The Tim Black Show. Independent news that leaves you informed, inspired, and sometimes entertained, but always in the know. Go to timblacktv.com and sign up today. The Tim Black Show is news for people who can't stand the news. See you there.
Let me ask you, when I say they, I mean the talking heads on cable news. Do they know you? I mean, they talk about the world as if it's a sport. They play political games, report on our pain, rack our brain to feed the stock exchange, but do they know us? Do they know what we care about? Nope. They're too far away. They can't see us. They can't feel us. They can't relate to us. See, when you want to know what's going on in your world, trust someone who lives in your world. Subscribe.
Cool Streams TV, the best streaming service in the world. With over 2,000 channels. Watch it anywhere on your Android or iPhone. Watch it on your tablet or any Fire device. Premium channels, network channels, pay-per-view sports. Direct access to 24/7 customer service. Go to CoolStreamsTV.com and purchase your subscription. Cool Streams TV. We are the best in the business.